This is for education use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material.
Good day, everyone. I am Engine Cadet Ichibare, and for today's video, we're going to discuss the sustainable development together with my team, Engine Cadet Trisha May Havana, Engine Cadet Julius Dorban, Engine Cadet Aberion Glenn Kendrick, Engine Cadet Kayon Keith Bryan, Engine Cadet Dangatan Lloyd, and Engine Cadet Joseph Alpel, and yours truly, Engine Cadet Ichibari. So when we talk about sustainable development, what is meant by sustainable development? So sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. Sustainable development goals aim to transform our world. They are a call to action to end poverty and inequality, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy healthy enjoy especially their health, justice, and prosperity. By the end of this discussion, you will able to know what is difference between the stability and sustainability, and also you will able to know what are the seven sustainable development um, by the United Nations. And lastly, to be able to know what is the most important sustainable development.
Hi, I'm Engine Cadet Lloyd Angatan, and I'm here to discuss to you what is the difference between the stability and sustainability. And to differentiate the stability from sustainability is that stability is the ability of a system to maintain to its current state or to return to its original state after being perturbed. On the other hand, sustainability is the ability to satisfy the current needs while without jeopardizing the ability of future generation to satisfy their own needs. If we focus on stability, it maintains the system's current state or its primary goal. In order to prevent instability, it stays the same and it utilizes the system's advanced resources. And if we focus on sustainability, it maintains the system with an eye towards the present and future. And it willing to test the new techniques in order to keep the system running and to prevent the system resources from being overused. An ongoing system is one that is not sustainable without causing harm or exhausting its resources indefinitely. A stable system is one that is not susceptible to unforeseen or unexpected changes. The two ideas are not exclusive of one another. It is feasible to establish a system that is both stable and sustainable.
I am Engine Cadet Havana Trishami. So for the ninth, sustainable development is the industry, innovation, and infrastructures. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Investment in infrastructure and innovation are crucial drivers of economic growth and development. With over the half of the world population now living in cities, mass transport and renewable energy are becoming even more important, as are the growth of new industries and information and communication technologies. Example of the industry innovation and structures is the airport, railways, and roads. So for the 10th, sustainable development is reduce inequality. Reduce inequality within among countries. Too much of the world's wealth is held by a very small group of people. This leads to financial and social discrimination. In order for nations to flourish, equality and prosperity must be available to everyone, regardless of gender, race, religions, beliefs, or economic status. So for example, for the social discrimination is the racial discrimination.
Thinking of it as a living in a city where you are not damaging the environment so that the future generation won't suffer. You know what is this? So it is a sustainable city. So a sustainable city means the economic, social, cultural, and the environmental well-being of a current future generation is improved in a sustainable city. So imagine in a city where the fresh air, water are clean, healthy food, and most especially there's a quality of education in a sustainable city. Doing more and better less as what they say. It's what we call responsible consumptions and productions. So, according to Google, responsible and consumptions and productions promote resource and energy efficiency and sustainable infrastructure and providing access to basic service, green and decent job, and a better quality of life for all. So, for example, have you noticed during Wednesday stores aren't allowed to use some plastic instead? They will use bolsita or what we call a paper bag. Just like in a sustainable city, we're living in today's generations aren't only the ones who can benefit from having a clean environment, but also in our future generation.
Climate action. Climate action is to limit and adapt to climate change. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations General in 2015. According to UNDP, climate action means step-up efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emission and strengthen resilience and adaptive capacity to climate-induced impacts. The official mission statement of this goal is to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. SDG 13 has 5 targets which are to be achieved by 2030. They cover a wide range of issues surrounding climate action. The first 3 targets are outcome targets, strengthening resilience and adaptive capacity to climate-related disasters. Integrate climate change measures into policies and planning, build knowledge and capacity to meet climate change. The remaining 2 targets are means of implementation target. Next is Sustainable Development Goals 14, Life Below Water. So, life below water is to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. These are the target of Sustainable Development Goals or Life Below Water. By 2025, prevent and significantly reduce marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from land-based activities, including marine debris and nutrient pollution. And next, by 2020, sustainably manage and protect marine and wasteland ecosystem to avoid significant adverse impacts, including by strengthening their resilience and take action for their restoration in order to achieve healthy and productive oceans. That's all.
So, good evening, sir. I'm Engine Cadet Aberion Glengarrick. I report about life on land and peace, justice, and strong institution. So, life on land means that we individually should look for a better way to sustain or protect our land, animals, and all living organisms to be able to preserve all of them, and this includes reforestation, which is very important because trees especially give shelter to the animals living on that area. So peace, justice, and strong institutions. These are very important in our world right now. And here in the Philippines, we should really need to have a strong institutions, and people should know how to give justice over a thing, because this could help to that person or each individual to have more peace. Thank you.
Sustainable Development Goals number 17. So it is strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. So by this, it is a partnership between a government, private and public bodies, bring our goals closer to the achievement when we work together towards the same goal that we have the power to achieve them all. Sharing goal means sharing a vision. So it means a collaboration between the private entities, public entities, and a government. And that is the goal 17 all about.
Hi everyone, I'm Keith Brian Kayon, and today my topic is all about what is the important sustainable development goal. So, as we all know, it's been discussed by my fellow reporters the different 17 sustainable development goals. And we're gonna tackle about what is the most important sustainable development goal. So as we all know, these 17 sustainable development goal of the United Nations in 2015 are all interconnected, and it is equally important. They are designed to address the most pressing economical, social, and environmental challenges that faces our planet today. So each of the goals is critical to achieving a sustainable and equitable future for the people and the planet. But even though there are all interconnected, we can say that there is one, which is the most important sustainable development goal. And for me, and I think most people will agree with me, is that the most important sustainable development goal is the Sustainable Development Goal number 13, which is the climate action. And let me tell you why. So for me, the most important sustainable development goal, which is the SDG 13, or the climate action. It is because there has no country that is not experiencing the drastic effects of the climate change. Greenhouse emissions are more than 50% higher than in 1990s. So global warming is causing long-lasting changes to our climate system, which threatens our irreversible consequences if we do not act. So why is it the most important? For me, it really connects, and it also constitutes to the other 16 sustainable development goals. Even though they are connected, but if we can address this crisis, we may be able to, together with these actions, that we also go hand in hand in order to integrate disaster risk measures, sustainable natural resource management, and human will and also increase the investments of the different economies and improving technology. So the importance of it is, yeah, we live in the planet Earth and it is our only home. Drastic changes, there are lots of disasters that is happening in our world right now, especially with different stronger typhoons, stronger storms. It's very hot, especially here in the Philippines. We're experiencing the El Nino effect. It is so hard, and it affects all of the problems that we are facing today. So that's why the most important goal for me is the climate action. And that will be all for my topic. Thank you.